crumb of my jalapeno and cheddar cheese. Look good. Sawadee, welcome back to Bim's Kitchen. Today I'm gonna make the most yummy sandwich bread. I'm gonna add jalapeno and cheddar into the bread. So we need 300 grams of water. Okay, I need 300 grams of milk. So all together gonna be 600. Okay, 300 grams of fresh milk. 200 grams. Okay, 200 grams of sourdough starter. 40 grams of lard. Okay, I use 40 grams of lard, and I add 2 eggs. This time I'm gonna add egg because I want nice color. Then I add 60 grams of sugar. Then I'm gonna mix everything well before I add the flour. Other ingredient, I add flour and some salt. Okay, for this recipe, I'm gonna use all-purpose flour. Okay, from TFM again. We add salt on top. Mix everything by hand. I like to use my hand to mix the dough because I don't have the stand mixer. But we have to fill our bread dough. This is the art of making sourdough bread, because every loaf different. Ooh, look at the color. I got a nice color from egg yolk. It's gonna mix perfect well with my jalapeno and my cheddar cheese. This one gonna be a little bit higher hydration because we're gonna add our jalapeno and cheddar during coil fold, so we need higher hydration. The reason I add some sugar because I taste the cheese is a little bit salty. So when I have the salty cheese, I want to balance it out with some sugar, so it's not too salty dough. Okay. Now we're gonna mix everything. Lard method. Basically, I just want to make sure that the dry ingredient and wet ingredient mix together well without breaking the gluten. Okay, it looks like it's mixed well, so I'm gonna rest the dough for about 30 minutes, and we come back to do the first stretch and fold or coil fold, and then I can mix the inclusion, which is jalapeno and cheddar, into the dough during the coil fold. Okay, we're coming back. Okay, we're gonna add our jalapeno and cheddar cheese into the dough. This is after first mix, not even first stretch and fold yet. This is gonna be our first stretch and fold. Okay, the technique that I save my hand from burn of jalapeno and is I have a little bit of salt here. I'm gonna rub my hand here. Whatever I'm gonna touch the jalapeno, I'm gonna rub it nicely with salt. This way I'm gonna protect my hand from getting burned from jalapeno. Okay, that is the tip for you today. After I have that, I'm gonna just put everything in here. Right? I don't know how much, but it's a lot. Okay, now we're gonna do the coil fold. Okay. Turn around. Okay, how about this way? This is our first mix, okay? So by the end of the last stretch and fold, our jalapeno and cheddar probably gonna add into the dough nicely. Okay, I'm gonna use spatula. Okay, one more time. See, oh, the container is nice and clear. Okay, we're coming back later. Okay, this is my hand. I am going to rub with salt again. Now we're gonna do another coil fold. Maybe this time I put on a table on the counter so I can stretch it out nicely. But before I'm gonna put it in there, I'm gonna put the water on the counter. Okay. Stretch this out nicely. Okay, here we go. This is our second one. Okay, for my container. This is number 3. Again, rub my hand with salt. And then I'm gonna use, let's see, I can do a coil fold. Yes, can. Another one. Okay. This is number 4. We're gonna do straight out. Okay, this is our dough after 4 hours. You can shape. Okay. the dough into 3 parts. I take, okay, this one part, this is 2 parts. Now, I'm going to show you the container I'm going to use. For the big one, I'm going to use 1255. And I have 2 smaller ones, which is half size of those. So, this is I'm going to do. Okay, I need help to hold the paper. Can you help me? Yes. Perfect. Perfecto. Now the other one. Do this one. Two. Okay, we're gonna shape. Gonna rest dough for some time until it's release gluten a little bit, and then we're gonna shape in there. Okay, now after we rest the dough for some time, we're gonna shaping our dough. Okay, the challenge is how I'm gonna okay, can you hold it for me and make sure this one take out? Okay. Okay, look okay now. A little bit wet dough, but we manage it. Two. This is another two. So from 1 kilogram of flour, I had 4 loaves, 2 small one and 1 big one. Okay. Okay, this is my dough after being fully proof. I let it proof for 1 hour before I put in the fridge, and then put in the fridge for 12 hours, and I let it continue proofing another 2 hours. So it's hopefully fully proof. I'm gonna pop the bubble. Wherever bubble is, I'm gonna pop it, and then we're gonna bake this beauty. And brushing with the so basically on top is only bubble, so I just want to make sure that I pop the bubble. Gonna make our bread look not nice. So I'm gonna pop the bubble. So this one is no bubble. Now, okay, brush with egg wash. I preheat my oven at 200 degrees Celsius. And then I'm gonna bake for about, depend, the small one can be 15 minutes and the big one can be longer, depend. So we will see. Okay, just want to make sure it look nice. Now we're gonna bake it. Bake our bread. Halfway through my jalapeno and cheddar cheese. Just keep turning around, and then I'm gonna bake. Continue baking. This is my dough after baking. I check the temperature inside the dough, inside the bread. So I try again. My sandwich loaf is done. I check temperature inside is 95, 97, 98. That's okay. We're gonna brush with butter. Now I'm gonna brush with butter to make it nice and shiny.